Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm the OPJellicent and we're back here on Pokemon Showdown. Going to be using Choice Specs Moltres, which is actually the third Hurricane user I'm doing this week. I had Specs Dragonite, we also used Mega Pidgeot, and now we're out here with Moltres, so should be a fun time, assuming we can hit our attacks. We have Specs Hurricane and Fire Blast for dual stab. Hidden Power Ground is here for mainly Heatran, and then we have U-Turn for some nice momentum into some of the other breakers like Mega Lopunny and my Tapu Koko right here. Defog Tapu Koko with the leftovers is our Halucha check, as well as it provides hazard control for the Moltres since we are really weak to that. We have Serperior right here, which is a Choice Scarf Cleaner. I was originally going to run Kartana, but I realized that I did not want to run that since I've actually run that twice this past week, so I opted to go with Scarf Serperior right here. I love this thing. I think it's the best Serp set. I think it's even better than the Sub Glare set, so I'm really excited to try out Scarf Serp again. We have Mega Lopunny, which is earning a Fake Out Ice Punch variant. Heatran right here, which is an offensive Timid Firium Z set. Can go ahead and check Tapu Bulu, and then finally Magearna right here, which is an Assault Vest set, just because Heatran with the offensive set doesn't really tank hits very well. So that's going to be the team. It'll be down below in the description in case you guys do want to try it out. And let's go ahead and get right into the games. Alright, I got a game right here, and my opponent really hates Scarf Serp. I'm thinking this is just dual screen setup offense right here, so maybe in order to prevent that, I can lead off here with my Mega Lopunny on Tapu Koko. That's definitely what I'm thinking. Landorus T opts to be the lead right here instead. I think I'll just Fake Out into Ice Punch. Really good Mawile play by my opponent. I think I might want to go Heatran here, but then again, that is my Magearna check, so it puts me in a little bit of a tougher spot here. I think I could go Moltres here. That could not be a bad play, as my opponent goes ahead and goes out into Landorus T. This is definitely a Stealth Rocking set, and I really do want to try to 2-hit KO this. I'm going to go for Fire Blast here. And this is where the explosion would come out, unfortunately, and they are a Jolly Nature, so really good to know. I did bring the Landorus down to Sash. He basically knows I'm Specs by that point. Do I bother keeping Moltres? Rocks are up, and I don't really think I want to defog them, so I'm just going to let him explode on it. Really good Rock Tomb, but at the same time, because he clicked that Rock Tomb right there, don't I just get to bring out my Koko and U-Turn is what I'm thinking? Yeah, I'll go Koko here, and I'll just click the U-Turn now. And knock out the Landorus. Okay, so not the worst scenario. I think what I want to bring in is probably my Lopunny here. Lopunny looks fine. Another good play could be my Heatran. Heatran would kind of force out Como, and I really don't want that anyway, so yeah, I'm going to go Mega Lopunny here and just Fake Out into High Jump Kick whatever comes in. Mawile probably is going to be the next bring in, right? And I can just fake this out first, and I'm assuming he'll probably Mega Evolve unless he really wants to preserve Intimidate. Yeah, there we go. Player off would probably be the choice right here. I could go out into my Magearna. So I have to preserve either Magearna or Heatran for that. Now I want to be more careful against the Thunders though, so I could just High Jump Kick here. I feel like that's a bad play though, because Lopunnies are really nice. I'm going to go Magearna here on a knockoff. So really good knockoff, but at the same time, I get some nice damage off on this thing now. I'm going to hope I'm slower and go right here for a Volt. He could have Fire Fang, man. Do I go Heatran on a Fire Fang? No, I'm just going to Volt out. He goes for player off, so I guess he didn't expect the Fire Fang there. Okay, I'm going to bring out Heatran now. This is where things get a little bit scarier because my Magearna is weakened, and if I let this take a hit, I could just straight up lose to Magearna. So I'm going to go for Earth Power here, as Como comes in on a hard switch, so I have to keep Heatran just for the mag. I think I could try to Rocks up and just go for the Serp one. I think I'll just try to do that. Goes right for DD. I might lose to this anyway. Close combat's there. Okay, not the biggest deal. Because he took a close combat drop, what can I do with that? I'm thinking what I should do is go Lopunny and try to get this thing in range of my Serperior's Leaf Storm. So I'll just Fake Out there. I believe I'll sack off Magearna now. Okay, -2 should be in range of Leaf Storm, so I'll bring this out now. And I'm just going to try to go for the Leaf Storm sweep here. He'll know I'm Scarf. I knock that out there. Magearna is probably going to be the next bring-in, I'm thinking. And I'm thinking even if this Serperior cannot win, Lopunny should be able to do it late game, so ideally he Shift Gears. Best case scenario is he Shift Gears and I 2-hit KO him with +2 Leaf Storm into +4. But he should just attack me. Never mind. I could have actually 2-hit KO'd that too, which is really sad. Yeah, I gotta deal with that. Yeah, I would have easily 2-hit KO'd that Pokemon. Okay, can Lopunny do it? It might be able to, and even Koko could do it late game. There's a lot of possibilities here, but that miss was so big because I could have Leaf Stormed something else. I could have forced out Mawile to Sucker Punch me. That could have been really nice. Okay, I hit that attack. Koko can probably come in here and live a return if it really wants to. Yeah, Koko does come out. I feel like if I just get damage on this, my Koko is gonna beat this. Oh, he actually goes for Reflect. So I can 2-hit KO him here. That's kind of cool. I guess Mawile would be the next bring-in. I don't think this lives a high jump kick. Yeah, it just dies. Thundurus comes out next. I have to return. As Thunderbolt comes out, I just return again, and we're going to win that game right there. So that was definitely very cool. Really scary after I missed the Leaf Storm, but I knew the combination of Lopunny plus Koko should be able to do it in the late game anyway. Worked out for us. I'll be right back with another game. Alright, I got the next game right here. I'm not going to lie, unless that's Scarf Grand, my opponent loses to Serp, so that could be a very good scenario. I'm thinking my best lead here could be Mega Lopunny, just wanting to fake out right away. He could lead off with Rotom or Landos, what I'm thinking. Landers leads. Gonna go for fake out here. And see what he is. 11%. So what do I think about that? I think that's an offensive variant. I think my Moltres here could come in, as rocks are probably going to go up, and I want to put on the pressure right away now. So I get a free Fire Blast. This is definitely coming in, but I want the Fire Blast damage on it anyway, as my opponent decides to stay in and give me the Landers. So Moltres is going to go ahead and pick up that kill. Brings out the Greninja next. I have to go Magearna here. As we find out, it is a Choice Specs variant, so that's amazing for Serp. I think my best play here is just to click Flare Cannon, as I miss onto Rotom Wash, which is like kind of lame, but I'll go for Volt. Since their ground type is gone, this looks to be AV Magearna. Okay, not a big deal. I can probably bring up my Heatran here and just fire off the Fire MZ is what I'm thinking, because if he gives me this, then yeah, he knows he can't give me that because of Serp, so I'm able to go ahead and Inferno Overdrive the Rotom for a really nice amount of damage. Do I just throw up my rocks? Yeah, I don't need Heatran here. I'm just going to get them up. As Hydro Pump comes out, I believe my best play next here is just a Magma Storm for the damage. As it was actually a berry set. That's kind of annoying, the fact that he was a berry. But I think my Serperior is going to win anyway, because we know the Grand set. Assuming I hit Leaf Storm, of course, but that's like not the best win con. Another win con for me is potentially my Mega Lopunny. And even Koko. A lot of Pokemon can do work here at this point. Koko just spams Thunderbolt to get the damage that I need on the Magearna. I'm assuming Kartana is about to come in, either that or Medicham. Now the problem with this Medicham play would be that I could just bring out Lopunny and get the faster fake out, so I'm thinking he'll actually go Magearna here, but then I get to go out into Moltres and kill something with Fire Blast, because there's no way Rotom Wash is going to take 2 from that percentage, so he does go Medicham here, as what this scenario allows me to do is bring out my Mega Lopunny, and I will always be going for fake out first. If he goes Magearna, I'm high jump kicking it. Hard Kartana, wow. Okay, really did not anticipate that play. So he's going for Sacred Sword here. I think I just throw out my Magearna at this point onto the Sacred Sword, yeah. I can't risk that. And he's just going to knock me out with 2 of those. I have to deal with that. So Moltres should take a Sacred Sword from +1 cart. Moltres against Kartana. Yes, Sacred Sword I will eat. I just gotta hope I hit my attack, that's the thing. So I can bring this out here. I can always click Fire Blast. If he's not locked in, he got me here, but we'll find out. He should be Scarf. Like, there's no way you bring it hard in on Lopunny. I'm really surprised you risked it, though. Like, who goes hard Kartana on Lopunny when I very well could have called that play? But I guess he was willing to risk it, and it worked out for him. I think I still win, though, just between my Serperior and Koko alone. Those 2 Pokemon are going to do so much work. The one problem is, obviously, after this, I got a kill right here. I'm going to lose to Greninja on the spot, basically. No, not really, because I have Lopunny. So after this Moltres goes down, my only actual check to the Kartana is going to be my Serperior. So I got to be careful about that, too. But I got Kartana in range of +2 Leaf Storm now, so that's going to be really nice for my late game win condition in Serp. I just need him to give me damage on Magearna. So ideally he goes Magearna here and I'm able to Fire Blast that. He goes Rotom Wash. Okay, good sack. I need to hit 2 of these as I missed my first one right away. Sounds about right. I'm going to go for a Fire Blast again. And just take my damage as, of course, he knocks me out with a Volt Switch. That's really bad for me. Medicham has to come back out, right? Huh. Is there anything I can do to win here? I gotta somehow have him give me the mag. So I'm gonna go Koko here. And I'm gonna let him fake out me. I don't really mind the fake out. I'm just trying to pressure the Magearna here. But he's just gonna sack Rotom now because like he doesn't have to sack off the Magearna anymore, since the Rotom lived 2 Fire Blasts. So this is where that Fire Blastness was so terrible. Okay, can I win? Can Mega Lopunny win? Mega Lopunny can win, but it still requires damage on Magearna, that's the thing. Like, it's not in range of high jump kick. I could try to crit through it, in theory, but that's not a good win con. Yeah, so he clicks Fake Out after 40 seconds. I'll go ahead and Thunderbolt here again. It's always my play. I gotta hope it kills this if he stays in. Yeah, he gets to sack off Rotom there and bring out Cart now because the Magearna is still alive. So yeah, Cart comes out and there's nothing I can do about this. I gotta go hard Serp. As Smart Strike comes out, and I just gotta Glare it and try to win with my Lopunny. Yeah, so let's Glare that thing, bring out Lopunny here. Hit him up with the high jump kick. Knock that out. Okay, cool. Medicham comes in. I guess this lives from that percentage. Medicham against Lop. Return would do 75 to 88. I gotta go for the roll. He's at 82. Okay, goes for Fake Out. I gotta be careful about Water Shuriken too, but at this point I can't worry about that. Can I get this roll here? I got the roll, nice. Magearna has to come in after. I just high jump kick this into range of my Koko. Flare Cannon missed. That's even bigger for me. I think this is just justice though, to be honest. I think I should have had this anyway. Brings out Gran. I'm not gonna risk Return not killing. As of course, I missed my high jump kick. No, he just got a crit Shuriken in 4 hits. That's what happened. And he's able to win right there. So, I mean, it was hacks for hacks. Like, he haxed me, I haxed him with the Flare Cannon miss, and then he haxed me again. I don't know what to think about that game. I'll be right back with another one. Alright, I got the next game right here. Not going to talk about the last game. That was just kind of ridiculous. But we're going to go ahead and lead off here with my... I'm thinking Koko. Zard X could be a threat if that says what it is. I'm going to go ahead and lead off here with Lopunny. On either Lando or Kyurem lead is what I'm expecting right here. If Kyurem leads, I'm just going to high jump kick right away, obviously. If, yeah, Kyurem does lead. If Lando leads, I would Fake Out. So I just get to high jump kick here. I'm assuming he'll go Toxapex, but I'm not too worried about anything. He goes Landers, actually. I thankfully hit my high jump kick. That's really nice. And this is probably Scarf. Gonna go for a U-turn. I'm just gonna go for an Ice Punch here. He goes for Scarf. I just wanted to scout for whether he was Scarf or not, because I could live an Earthquake and I guess I could have risked Explosion right there, which could have been bad. He's gonna go Pex here every time. To which I always respond with Hard Koko. He could also go... He actually goes Hard Greninja. What a play. Okay, so this is probably Scarf, I'm guessing, maybe. I'll go here into my Magearna. A really good Lando double by my opponent. I'm assuming you would not stay in here. I'm just gonna Volt. Wow, he actually just Earthquaked. That could have been a really bad play on my part, I know, but I think Serperior can still win the game, so I figured that could have been the risk I was willing to take. He goes out into... I mean, he just goes for the Earthquake again. He doesn't have Hurricane switch in, so maybe if I can hit a couple, that would be cool. I hit the first one, so let's try this again. If I get a good roll right here, I could actually knock him out and give my Serperior a better opening. That could actually be really helpful for me at this point. If I hit here and get a good roll. Because he doesn't have a switch in. Nothing's coming in on Hurricane. It's honestly insane how strong Specs Moltres is. Like 523 special attack. That's like really good. I'm just really surprised that he would risk a Greninja. Like... Okay, I guess he got me there, but I'm just also surprised about the Earthquake. Could have been a bad play on my part. I miss, of course, as a T-Spike goes up. And now I basically have to switch out and let my Koko get poisoned, which is lovely because I missed. I'm going to Defog here. And I got to try to break more with Moltres later, but I'm going to Defog here every time. He's going to go hard Lando, I think. Pharaoh, actually. Okay, I'm going to U-turn out. And I'm thinking I'll just go for my rocks with Heatran and try to win with Lopunny. That looks like my best path to the victory here. Yeah, so rocks go up. I'm just going to get mine up here too. And if the Toxapex comes in, I'm just going to taunt it to make sure it can't get up T-Spikes. Landorus T comes in. I'm just going to sack off my Mag to rocks. Yeah, I played my Mag poorly here, but rocks being up are going to be really nice. So he goes for Earthquake, which is really good to know. Allows me to bring back my Moltres. If I hit 2 Hurricanes into Pex here, I always knock it out due to rocks. Okay, come on, Moltres. There's 1. Can I hit 2? This is going to be a really game-defining turn, because if he gets up a T-Spec and I have to defog these rocks away, that'll be terrible. Nice. Okay, I can still get a roll here. We saw that we did 51 the first time. Up here, so maybe if I can get a good roll there, I could be fine. Nice, we get a roll, and we knock out Pex. That's really good for me. What's my best way of winning? Gren comes in. I just throw this out. Okay, Dark Pulse, obviously. I believe my best bring-in is my Lopunny here. I'm just going to go for a... I'm thinking an Ice Punch into Scarf Lando, or maybe just a high jump kick here is fine. I'm going to high jump kick. As he goes Scarf Lando. Okay, good play. I'm just going to... I think I'll just go hard Serp on the Earthquake, yeah. And basically I'll just Leaf Storm here. It'll force out Zard after, so yeah, I knock out Landorus there, which is really good for my Lopunny. Lopunny kind of wins at this point on its own. So Ferrothorn comes in. Surprised that this came in out of all things. I'll go out here into my Heatran. And just click... I don't know, I feel like I might want to taunt initially. I don't know here. I'm just going to Fire Ram Z. Okay, he goes for Protect. Good Protect right there because he scouted for my Z. I don't think I can afford to stay in just because the Charizard can set up on this. But I can go hard Serpent Glare. I can go hard Serpent Glare every time. So I'm going to Magma Storm. What I could also try to do is... Lopunny has an opening here, which could be really good for me. I could just taunt it to prevent multiple Dragon Dances and try to wear it down with Fake Out. That could be a really nice option too, because after Ferrothorn goes down, Scarf Serp has another win con for me, so that's why I think he might be hesitant to sack it off here, and he may go out into Kyurem right now. I don't think hard Zard is ever a play you make, unless it's Zard Y. Yeah, so he goes Kyurem Black. I am able to hit into the Kyurem Black, which is really cool. Do I see value in Koko still? I think I probably value Koko more than Heatran, if anything, so I'll just go for Earth Power here. As he decides to knock me out, good play. I believe my next best decision here is to go Mega Lopunny, and just click Return. He's not staying in. I mean, he is going to stay in because he dies to hazards. And then it'll come down to Protect 50-50s. Maybe. Yeah, so I knock that out. He has to go Ferrothorn here and get plays right. Like, there's no other option. The other two will die. Unless Shuriken... Does Shuriken do 70? It was Ferrothorn. I'll high jump kick initially. I feel like he's attacking. No, I'm going to Ice Punch. I think I Ice Punch here. Man, it sucks that the match is going to come down to this play. He goes for Protect. Okay, got it. Nice. I got it right. Now I just high jump kick and hope he doesn't get the double, and I'll be fine. He has to get the double here to win. And he doesn't even go for it. Nice. I knocked that out. Shuriken, is that a win con for him? Greninja comes out, as it should. What's my best course of action here to make sure I don't get swept by Greninja? Because he's going to go for Shuriken, for sure. Koko is, I think, the sack, then I go Serp and Leaf Storm. Okay. So I just Leaf Storm and hope that multiple Leaf Storms can force Charizard into range of my Lopunny. I think it will, too. If he has Roost, though, if he's Dragon Dance or Roost is Zard X, I think I lose. So he actually decides to switch out. I didn't actually think about that. Can he win, then? He could Shuriken my Lop. Okay, it's a double down, but I think he wins because Fake Out is not going to do enough. If I had Quick Attack, then it would be enough, but... Yeah, his play right there was always to Flare Blitz. Unfortunately, I was not able to knock that out. I have to crit right here, I think. And I don't get it, and he's going to knock me out with Shuriken. Man, that was such a good game, though. I'm not too disappointed about that. Really sucks that I lost, but that was still a really good game. Losing a lot of ELO. So I'll be right back with another game, and hopefully we can bounce back. Alright, I got the next game right here. A win right here would put us back at 2-2, which I would definitely take. Unfortunately, the Scarf Serp win con is not very good due to Heatran and Lottie. Same with my Moltres. I think my best win con is just Mega Lopunny breaking through late game, but Mega Latias is going to be such a pain to break through. I think I'll lead off here with my Moltres on either Lando or actually this Heatran, so I think I'll just click the safe HP ground turn one. He may very well scout for it with a Rotom or a Lottie, but I think that's okay. He could also scout for something else. I don't know whether he would stay in, because I think he really wants to prioritize the rocks, but I'm not going to not click Hidden Power Ground against the Heatran, that's the thing. If he switches out, though, good play. He'll know that I have it. I think Lottie is such a good switch-in for him, though. I'm tempted to U-turn here. If I U-turn, I could try to Hidden Power Ground him later, but if he stays in and I miss the opportunity, that would be pretty bad. Because this is his best Serp check. I'm just going to go for Hidden Power Ground. Do I try to catch it later, or do I catch it now? I don't think it's a good play for him to stay in, but I'm gonna go for Hidden Power Ground anyway, as he decides to do it anyway. Takes 77% with his Heatran right there, so that's a really spit set, but the fact that I got the opportunity to do that right there is really nice, and I believe Magearna doesn't actually do a lot, and I feel like there's no way he's staying in, so I'll go Magearna here. As my opponent just clicks Protect, interesting play. So I can actually take anything, and I do have Focus Blast here now. My opponents always hit Focus Blast against me, so let's see if I can do that. I do hit Focus Blast, nice, so I get rid of the Heatran right there, and I don't know, could put me in a tougher spot versus the Magearna. I'm not making the same play and staying in here, I'm going back to Moltres. Yeah, Earthquake, I'm not risking that. And my play here is always to click Hurricane in case Lottie comes in. 70% accurate, I'm clicking it anyway. I should just Fire Blast, to be honest. Like, if Lottie comes in, it's going to take it anyway. Yeah, that's fine. And I don't know, Magearna can come back in here. As my opponent goes right for Calm Mind, that's fine. I'll go for a Volt Switch here. I'm assuming this is where Roost would come out. And I think it would be in my best interest to probably go Serp and Glare this initially, is what I'm thinking. He actually doesn't go for the next attack, so I'm pretty sure Mega Lopunny just comes here and knocks us out with a Fake Out plus Return. Never mind, it's not going to do it, is it? Yeah, it's not going to knock it out. Let's calc it, though. See whether that, for me, the Fake Out was a low roll. I don't know. Okay, against Lopunny. Return is not going to do the trick, unfortunately. Alright, well in that case, what do I do here? I might just get 6-0'd by this on the spot. I think I should go Serp here on the recover and just Glare it. There we go. Now I think I go Magearna. As he freezes me, I guess it kind of makes up for the para, but he's going to get to set up all the way to +6. I do break out, which is cool. I'm going to Volt out here. And I'm just going to come out to this para. I'm going to try to para through it. Let's return here. As he knocks me out, but he doesn't recover it. He did not recover the Pokemon. What can knock this out? +5 is that? How much did my Flare Cannon do before? 24. Could that knock it out? Actually, he outsped that, didn't he? Yeah, he outsped that, so I gotta go Moltres and try to hit a Hurricane. Or actually, I can just U-turn here and force the kill. Nice, so we get rid of Lottie, which is cool, I guess, but I don't know if I can win anymore. Actually, I might be speaking too soon. Let's just, like, throw out... I mean, no matter what, I'm gonna sack my Moltres, so let's just figure out what we want to do here. I think maybe Scarf Serp is a win con for me. But the fact that I was able to get past Lottie is just really nice. Yeah, that was really good. The fact that he didn't recover that turn. So goes out into this. I'll just sack off Moltres, obviously. Scout his move and whatnot. Goes for what? Earthquake? Yeah. Okay, so now I have to go Serperior. I just click Leaf Storm every time. He may decide to stay in, but he just goes hard to Magearna. It does reveal to be a setup set. I think I switch out here and go Heatran on Twinkle Tackle, yeah, because I cannot risk my Pokemon there. I think maybe a good play here is just getting up my rocks. As Rotom Wash comes in. Could I outspeed this? I should, and I should be able to taunt it without any problems. He just goes for Hydro Pump. Okay, I'm gonna go Koko here. And I believe I should just click Thunderbolt. Wear that down, goes for Hydro Pump. So I'm actually just going to U-turn out here and sack off my Magearna. I was hoping he would knock me out. That could be the difference maker here. Because he gets to go Magearna now. Yeah, Magearna's going to do too much work against me. Okay, I'm going to Volt out here. He actually opts to not go for the setup move. Interesting. That could be the difference maker too. I'm going to Thunderbolt here. It shouldn't knock him out, and it should put him in range of Leaf Storm. Nice, that's all I needed. I think Leaf Storm does 22. And if not, then we lose. It did do 22. No, but he missed Flare Cannon. Okay, I'm definitely lucking this guy a lot. Landers comes out, and outspeed that with my Scarf. I just haxed him, but I mean, hey, I got Haxus Mat live too, so I'll take it. Obviously, I'm not out of the woods yet. This could definitely live. It does not. And yeah, Flare Cannon miss definitely saved me. I'm curious as to what the roll was on offensive mag with Leaf Storm. This live has been full of hacks. I got hacked the one game ridiculously by the... I forgot what match it was. I think it was the second one, and then I just hacked this guy. Let's see. Serp against the Magearna. Okay, so it was actually a roll, and I believe it was an even roll, right? What was he at, 22? Oh, so it was actually a roll in my favor, and I just got the min roll, it looks like. Unless he had HP investment, or maybe 36-bit F, I believe they were on that. I don't really remember, but either way, I'll take the win, and I'll be right back with another game. Okay, so we have Mono Water Rain next, and my Serperior is going to have a lot of fun here, as well as my Moltres. I'm going to lead off with that and throw off a Specs Hurricane right off the bat. If he leads off with Toad, that would be a little bit tougher for me. I actually do want data on Toad. How fast is that? Seismid Toad. 74 speed, so I believe Serp will outspeed that, no problem. I'll go for Hurricane here. Into Kabutops, do 75% and confuse it. This thing is a beast. I'm going to go right here for a Hurricane again. Because it's Mono Water, right? Like, he outspeeds me. Okay, good play. I believe I should probably bring in Serp here, is what I'm thinking. He won't outspeed Serp. I don't think he would outspeed Serp. Yeah, I'll just Leaf Storm there and knock that out. I have Scarf Serp against Mono Water Rain. That's so funny. He has to go Kingdra here. Yeah, Kingdra comes out and he has to Ice Beam, so I'm just gonna go Magearna. He could make some crazy play and go for Surf. But I'm not gonna risk my Serperior here. Unless, would I outspeed this? 295? It could outspeed me. In theory, I don't think Modest would outspeed me. Do I live an Ice Beam from Timid Kingdra? Because if I do, then my play is always to stay in. And just go for this now. So Timid Kingdra's Ice Beam from a Choice Spec set would do a lot. That's not Choice Specs. 85 to 100. That is from Timid Choice Specs Magearna. I'm not risking it. I want to stay out of range of Shuriken if at all possible. So I'm going to go out here into my Mag. Really good Surf play by my opponent right there. I'm just going to click Flare Cannon here as Toad comes in and takes a lot. I want to keep this healthy for Gren. So I'll just go Lopunny here. Oh, does this get Swift Swim too? It does. I did not know that. Okay, I'm going to Fake Out. I got to force him to sack the Pelipper. Fake Out actually did the percentage I needed it to. That's kind of interesting. So, what would it come out here? I guess he has to go Kingdra, right? Yeah. Do I really need Magearna? I don't think I do. Goes for Surf. I'm just going to Volt out. As Gren comes in. Oh, it is Protean Gren. Okay, that's interesting. I'm going to go out here into my Heatran. I think Mag is a good sack. I just want him to sack off the Pelipper, as he gets in Pelipper safely again, so that's really bad for me. I'm just going to Volt out here. As he sacks off his Greninja. Nice, that's not the worst for me. I'll just bring out my... I go Lopunny, obviously, to force the thing. He goes out into Gyarados. I just Fake Out this. And then I believe my best option is to... I could Glare it with my Serp. Huh. Would return to it KO Mega Gyarados? I don't think so. I'm gonna go Serp. No, actually, I think he would have to attack me the second time. I'm pretty sure it would 2-hit KO him. And if not, then I would have Fake Out in the back. So he's gonna be forced to attack me at some point here. And that'll be nice. Yeah, so I return that. It does so much damage. I think my play is to sack off something else, come back in and Fake Out. So yeah, Magearna doesn't do anything, so I'll just throw that out. It goes for that. I always go Serp here, and I just click Leaf Storm. I need to hit my Leaf Storm, else I lose. There we go. Kingdra has to come back out. I can't sack this off. I'm gonna go Heatran here. Yeah, I can't risk that. He goes for Ice Beam. Nice, I got that right. I just go for Inferno Overdrive here, as he's locked into that attack. Nice, he's trying to freeze me, clearly. Okay, so he actually just wanted the Kingdra back in. So, I mean, I don't want to get swept by Ice Beam, but at the same time, Tapu Koko should live anything. I'll just go for a Magma Storm here. It doesn't actually matter. He defogs, which is like, whatever. I'll go for a Rocks here. He'll be forced to lock himself into attack here, and it has to be Ice Beam. He goes for Surf. Serperior will take that. Watch me outspeed this entire time. I take a ton from that. Oh my god. Okay, I just go Tapu Koko. Click Fake Out here. Should do 31. Wow, it didn't kill. I think I lose. Unless, how healthy is Pelipper? Pelipper's at full. Rain only has 1 turn left. So yes, I just stay in and Leaf Storm twice because he cannot bring Kingdra back into the game. So I should be fine here as long as I hit this Leaf Storm, which I do, and we knock out the Pelipper right there. So that got really scary. You would think that Mono Serperior with the Choice Scarf could 6-0 with the Mono Water team, but it was not able to do that right there. But I did hope you all enjoyed. The team will be down below in the description in case you guys do want to try it out, and I'll see you all next time. Later.